Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for joining along today. This is our weekly Take the Points edition, and two of us are beaming just here because we may as well.
Are we going to ruin it early? I don't think we can keep this with a secret.
We can't. We are shooting this at
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock exactly on Wednesday night, and I don't know. Are you beaming as well, or is it just
him,
Lucas?
So I don't mind being right on
All
occasion.
right, that's all right. That's Lucas Vaughan. That's Brian Turner, and we are beaming because we are shooting this during the Cardinal game. While we are shooting, we're going to talk about Cardinal baseball here in a little bit. But while we are shooting, the Cardinals do lead the Atlanta Braves by 11 runs
in the second inning.
It is the second inning.
10-run first inning.
10-run.
Was it 9 with 1 out?
Yeah.
I wonder when the last time a team has 10 runs in a postseason.
I believe it was an NLDS.
In the first.
Or record.
Oh, it was
for a half inning, yeah.
Wow.
Good start.
That's not a bad way to start a elimination game.
Against the pitcher that held the Birds to, 3 hits on 7 innings with no walks in game 2.
It blew past that early. We'll talk about that a lot more and a lot more here in just a moment. Again, we do appreciate you tuning in over in Salem on Channel 3, here in Florida, Channel 100 or Channel 25 or Channel 99 in Salem. Same story up in Louisville, Sisney, Jeff. I'm not even going to say Fairfield anymore.
I heard West Salem has it now.
West Salem has it.
I've heard West Salem's there. So just keep on going.
Actually, we are about to go into Mount Carmel.
There we go. Thanks, Bruce.
I knew you were already in Browns.
The Browns at Albion. But we do appreciate you tuning in wherever you are. What is going on in and
because
around
of our liquor ordinance?
The area? Say what?
Is this because of our liquor ordinance?
That's because it hasn't been worked out yet. It hasn't been worked out yet. What's going on in and around the area, ladies and gentlemen? Because some community events to tell you about. Halloween karaoke this afternoon, a couple of weeks early, but over at the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. They're going to have that this afternoon at 2 p.m. I don't know what is your go-to karaoke song, Lucas?
Nope.
You don't
I do not.
What is your go-to karaoke song?
I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
There you go. That makes complete total sense.
Too sexy for my shirt.
I suspect that
you want me to do the whole thing? Or
no, you're okay.
Should we have it on the background?
You're stopping by the Flora Rehab Center this afternoon.
It's either Right Said Fred or it's Merle, so.
Take your pick. I'm okay.
I guess it'd have to be, if I had to, it'd be George Strait. Something George Strait.
That's fine. That's cool. What is going on in Flora tonight? It is Moonlight Madness this evening in Flora. The Flora Chamber of Commerce putting on their annual Moonlight Madness event. It's a big time. It'll go from 5 o'clock to 8:30 this evening in two of the downtown blocks here in Flora tonight. Down in Mill Shoals tonight, the Mill Shoals Rorton Club holding their fall fish fry this evening. They'll be serving fried fish as well as Norma's famous hush puppies, baked beans, coleslaw, cost by donation. Dinner served from 4 p.m. till 6:15 or until sold out. Everyone is welcome. What's going on this weekend? Big day on Saturday. All kinds of things going on here in Flora. Actually, here in Flora at the First United Methodist Church, they're having a big old For a Good Pause brat burger and bake sale this morning or on tomorrow morning. It'll be at 10 a.m.
That's a solid trio.
That's a nice way to go. They've got from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. They'll have all those things for sale down at the First United Methodist Church. And once you get done there, 5 o'clock this afternoon, head out to on Saturday afternoon, head out to Flora Gardens at 5 p.m. for a chili hoedown. A chili hoedown at Flora Gardens Care Center, serving chili, peanut butter sandwiches, hamburgers, and chips, as well as the Last Minute Band. The Last Minute Band starting at 6 o'clock. Contact 662-8361 if you want any.
I think they'll set up at 5:59.
That's what I was kind of confused by. The Last Minute Band playing in a nursing home, and
At least it's not the Last Breath band.
No good.
You went a little farther than me.
No good is going to come for this conversation.
No good at all.
And Jamie's not even here.
I'm wondering about cheeseburgers. I'm wondering about burgers with chili.
You said that. I like the peanut butter sandwich part, obviously, but then you went cheeseburgers.
I don't understand but I mean, it'll be wonderful.
I'd dip a
You'll
cheeseburger
love
in a bowl
it.
of chili.
You'll have a good time.
Absolutely.
Enjoy
Look
it.
at us. We will.
In Fairfield today, or on Saturday, in Fairfield on Saturday, the Wayne County Historical Society and the Fairfield Banking Company will be co-sponsoring a classic car, truck, and motorcycle show today. Or pardon me, again, on Saturday, I'm confused. At the Hannah House Museum down there in Fairfield. Registration starts tomorrow at 9:30. Donations to the Wayne County Historical Society will certainly be accepted with pride. Door prizes and trophies will be awarded in several categories, and the judging is going to take place about 1:30. Actually, the rain ought to be out of the area by 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, so it's a good time. Get up there and have a good time. They're going to have music and food available on the grounds at the Hannah House Museum, open to the public until 2 if you want to go in there and check it out. What else is going on? The Wayne County Shrine Club. The Shriners are holding a dinner and dance Saturday night at the Fairfield Elks Lodge. Tickets are $15 a piece and are available from any Shriner, Joe's, as well as at Joe's Body Shop and Black's Fashion Flyers in Fairfield or at the door. Your tickets do include a pulled pork barbecue dinner as well as dancing to the band Descent for a chance to win $100 and a chance to win $100.
Is it Descent or is it Decent?
Descent.
I don't know. Maybe
See, I was wondering about a band named Descent, Dissent, but this is
okay.
Desc.
As in,
I just hope they are decent.
going down.
There you go. Yeah, we do hope that. I'm certain they'll be outstanding. They'll probably, and if you're interested, I'm sure they'll have baseball game on. It'll be the NLCS most likely on Saturday night. So.
Yeah, Birds versus Washington and St. Louis.
Well, if it's Birds versus Washington, we'll get to this. But if it's Birds versus Washington, they'll probably be in the afternoon, and they'll have the Yankees in Houston at night.
I'll take it.
Yankees in Tampa, whoever that is. The Yankees are going to be at night.
The Yankees will be at night.
Unless the Dodgers are playing. Then the Dodgers will be at night. So, but we digress. It's not over yet. Who knows? First annual trivia night is Saturday night. Now, this will be fun at the Salem Community Theater. They're down there on Broadway in Salem. Doors open at 5. Trivia begins at 6 o'clock. $80 a table with eight players per team. Plus, they're going to have a silent auction, 50-50s, mulligans, heads or tails, bar and concession available. And bring your own snacks as well. Please, no outside alcohol. To reserve your table, contact Gret Tyndall at 315-4771 or message the theater Facebook page. That'd be a lot of fun. Also, there's a special needs dance. Now, this is pretty cool. Up in Effingham, they'll have a, let's see, which picture did I have that one? Not that one. I just hit the wrong button. How about that one? Yeah, there it is. The special needs dance will be at the Effingham Elks. It'll be at the Effingham Elks. I was planning on reading that off the screen.
Yeah, sorry about that. Where is the Effingham Elk?
The Effingham Elks is on the way into town.
The old Sneaky Pete's.
It's on the very south end of town.
Right in front of the mall.
All right. You can't really miss it. It's very easy.
They redid it. It's nice in there.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's good to hear.
I was in there in a different life when it was Sneaky Pete's.
Yeah, it was Sneaky Pete's.
You haven't been in there as the
No.
Elks? Actually, I've never been in there as the Elks either, but yeah, that'll be going on. What day is today? Today is it's October 11th. October 11th. What day is it? In honor of General Casimir Pulaski. This isn't Casimir Pulaski Day. This is General Pulaski Memorial Day.
There's 2 different days? There's
Two different days.
Isn't there one in February that only
March.
Sisney observes anymore.
Chicago gets it, I think.
I think Sisney still does.
Sisney still does. Casimir Pulaski.
I think there's still some Folowitz
There's a few
or some
Illinois schools that do.
Grabkowskis or something running around there.
That's cool. That's cool. But this is actually in recognition of his descent. I hope not. His becoming deceased. How about that? His becoming deceased on October 11th of 1779. Actually, I wonder why they've do it on October 11th, because he died on October 9th.
Maybe it was a Saturday.
That might be. There might be all kinds. There's probably all kinds of reasons for that.
Polacks. I knew you were going there. You wanted to.
No. Oh, that's
My grandma was a Kowicki, so yeah.
This is also National Sausage Pizza Day.
Absolutely.
We can all get behind that. Food lovers across the country enjoy National Sausage Pizza Day on the October 11th each year, whether served on a thin or thick crust. Sausage pizza goes well with other toppings too. Don't hesitate to add the mushrooms and a variety of cheeses. What's even better about sausage pizza are the different kinds of sausage to choose from. Do you want some pizza facts, boys?
Yes.
In ancient Greece, the Greeks covered their bread in oils, herbs, and cheese, which some attribute to the beginning of pizza.
Okay.
In Byzantine Greek, the word was spelled, that's a chi. No, that's a pi, iota, tau, alpha, pita, meaning pie. I had no idea.
Pita means pita bread?
I guess so, as in pita bread. The Romans developed a pastry with a sheet of dough topped with cheese and honey and then flavored with bay leaves. There's all kinds of stuff about pizza here. I could go on and on and on.
You got the right crowd to do a pizza show, so.
Actually, we do have the right crowd to do a pizza show.
Is there a wrong crowd for that?
That would be a good
I'm just
time.
saying, expertise level.
People.
Yeah.
I like your thought process. What's on Wabash? What do you want to see on television tonight? Football, high school football right here. The Carlisle Indians taking on the Salem Wildcats, and that'll be tonight at 6:45. Kickoff at 7. Major League Baseball Division Series. Check that. Major League Baseball National League Championship Series starts tonight on TBS Channel 632, and we're going to go ahead and say that that's going to be in St. Louis, starting at about first pitch at 7:07. As later on this evening, the Washington Nationals beat the Dodgers 3-2
behind Strasburg through a great game.
The most impressive part of the Cardinals pulling this off is all four of us picked them to win it. That's some bad juju.
That is some bad. Yeah, I don't know about that. NCAA football tonight. 3 games going on. Virginia is at Miami. The Hurricanes. That's number 20, Virginia. They're at 7 o'clock on ESPN Channel 601. The Colorado State Rams are at the New Mexico Lobos. That's at 7 o'clock also on CBS Sports Network. And the Colorado Buffaloes are at the Oregon Ducks tonight. That'll be a fun one. 9 o'clock. Oregon ought to win it handily. But that's all coming up. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's our weekly Take the Points edition here today with Lucas and Brian. We'll be back right after this. Do please stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for joining me, along with Lucas Vaughan, along with Brian Turner, as we are shooting this morning's Take the Points, our weekly sports show. Speaking of weekly sports shows, we talk about high school football from time to time. Any surprises over the last weekend or anything in high school football?
I was at the Mules Foxes game. Another shutout.
Did what they were supposed to do.
Five shutouts in 6 games.
Now the Foxes had been playing a little bit better earlier in the year.
I think they've had a little bit of some turmoil and some conflict down there.
Didn't they beat El Dorado? Was it them that beat El Dorado?
They were close with El Dorado.
Okay, for some reason I was thinking they beat El Dorado, which El Dorado.
Yeah, they beat El Dorado 2016.
Yeah, I thought they had.
That's what.
That's smarter than the average.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually, Hamilton County, coached by former Florida coach Jeff Rush.
Right.
His second stint there.
What's the turmoil? Are there kids angry?
I
parents
think so.
angry?
This was a group at Hamco that won the BDC JFL a couple years. This senior group, they were the freshman conference champs, so they've had high expectations and haven't quite lived up to those.
Sometimes, whenever the expectations when they're not met, you'll get some parental issues.
Yes.
Our Salem Wildcats, we'll be in Salem tonight as they'll take on Carlisle.
Carlisle's a name your score team, so I mean
Carlisle. Well, and that's the thing. We've got Carlisle 2 weeks in a row. Well, we've got Carlisle coming in to Salem tonight. Next Friday,
Florida's got them week 8.
Carlisle coming into Florida. So,
does Carlisle not have a conference?
Yeah, they're in Salem's conference.
What are they playing Florida for?
There's one non-conference.
And
actually, there's 2.
Ends up there. Okay.
Yeah. One non-conference in the LIC.
Yeah, for the LIC's got 1, and the Cahokia has only got 7 teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have 2 or 3 non-conference games. So you're saying the Salem ought to be getting their 5th win?
Yes.
However,
they're 4-2 right now. 2 games behind Columbia, though.
2 games behind Columbia. They've got Freeburg coming in next week, and then. Will 5 wins. We can talk about this for both Flora and for Salem. They've each got 4 wins right now. You got to figure that they're going to get another one, knock wood, with Carlisle. Will 5 wins be enough to get either team in, or will
for Flora? Probably not, because with their non-conference being Carlisle, who's probably going to be winless, they won't get any points there.
Yeah.
They might need a 6-3 to get in.
Salem picked up a little bit with Charleston. Charleston, I think, has won 2 or 3 games, so they'll get some points with Charleston, and but they aren't going to. Wow, they aren't getting any points with Carlisle. That's the That's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Who's looking good? Have folks started looking to the playoffs yet?
I have
playoff
not.
lineup. You haven't?
No, I know, Mules can clinch conference championship again this week, which would be the earliest they've ever done that.
Really?
Everyone else has 2 losses, so they go 7-0.
That's surprising.
They've got Edwards County against another former Florida coach, and with Russ Gerlach being the D coordinator there.
Yeah.
So who's Fairfield got left? They got El Dorado left.
Vienna,
And
who's
Vienna.
Ofer, and then
Okay.
El Dorado week 9.
at El Dorado
At El Dorado.
in the season. That is how do you keep? I guess it's a problem, nice problem to have, but how do you keep your kids interested if they're clinching in week 7?
El Dorado being the big rival in week 9 helps with that. Yeah, week 8 that'll
Probably
be a
look
game
past
that
that a
they'll
little.
look past Vienna and get ready for El Dorado. They'll spend 2 weeks prepping for El Dorado.
Plus, I guess you can always coaches can always preach. It's homecoming. You got to stay focused. That kind of thing, right?
Homecoming's this week.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Well, yeah, that's what that's what I wonder if. Coach
And Edwards County's
Edwards County's got the second best defense.
They're a
in
solid
the
team as
BDC.
far as I've seen. They played everybody tough.
I mean, Fairfield, obviously, they've allowed 8 points. I think Edwards County was the only other team in the BDC with less than 100 points allowed.
Who was the other team that beat El Dorado? Was that this last week? It was, or was that
Was it Cesar?
Chester did, didn't they?
No, JC. That's right. 26-22.
just this week?
Yeah.
That had to be a pretty big surprise for folks throughout the.
Something must have happened down at El Dorado because they started out the year really, really well, didn't they? And the wheels have kind of fallen off down there.
Well,
Johnson City's got one of the better athletes in the conference, and the sophomore quarterback, Austin Brown. I think he had a big game against El Dorado.
well, it's high school football, and it's all coming up for you here in the future. We'll have all 3 of those teams, I think, coming up here in the short term. Of course, again, tonight will be in Salem, as we'll have Salem versus the Carlisle.
Actually, you don't have Fairfield
Indians,
again, do
aren't
you?
they?
Yeah, Carlisle Indians.
I believe it's Indians.
Yeah.
It's Indians.
Yeah. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be right back after this. Do please stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are or a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show, that's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk.
Second try.
With Bruce Dickey. Well, you see, I'm using this. I don't know how often these things work. You've got the little, what are those called?
Please call it a newfangled doohickey or something right now.
Come on, you're the computer guy.
Stylus?
The stylus. Yeah,
I sell those.
This new finger, I know that. But I don't think my stylus is working. My stylus is broken.
Did your stylist do your hair too?
Actually, yeah, my stylist is broken when she sees me walk in. She is clearly broken. All right, college football last weekend. I got to tell you, I feel horrible. I feel horrible that we are entering week 7
already.
Of college football. We are halfway
Blink and it's gone.
Halfway through the college football season for 2019. This just makes me sick.
But we're really starting to get to some of the matchups that are going to matter. I mean,
they do matter.
So we're getting to some of that.
Conference play.
Yeah.
Everybody thought, at least a lot of folks thought, that the Ohio State and Michigan State was going to be a good game. That turned out not to be a good game.
Michigan State can't score this year.
And Ohio State didn't score enough.
The one game they did was the game I didn't think they would.
Now, okay, so the Ohio State Buckeyes have moved up to number 3 in the AP, but
they're number 2 in my power
ahead
rating.
of Clemson?
I had them ahead of Clemson last week, so.
How about you?
I think Ohio State's good. I mean, do you bump them past Clemson right now? I think yes, but does it matter?
No, that means mine's
right now doesn't matter.
Not like voting in a poll. Mine is an actual power rating number, but I've got them ahead of Clemson.
Still have Alabama number 1?
Yes.
Where do you have Oklahoma in your power rating numbers? Because they're still undefeated too.
What,
right?
5 or 6?
That's around there, yeah. Although I will say I have not updated yet this week. I'm behind.
What are there now? Like half a dozen undefeated teams in major college football, or is it probably a little bit more than that? I think it's like 8 or 9. What were your favorite games over the weekend, Lucas? I know that you sat down and watched football all weekend.
I had favorite games.
You had favorite games and games that were influential on you.
And then I had games that they were my favorite game until the very end, and it wasn't my favorite anymore. But no, I did. I watched football with Jamie for about 11 hours on Saturday. 3 TVs
Isn't
running.
that fun?
Yeah, I had a really good time.
I can't believe I didn't show up.
Doors open, breeze blowing. It was a nice day. Watched football day long. It was a good time. I was impressed with Penn State when they were up 28-0. With a chance to go up 35-0, miss a receiver, and then not cover. I didn't like that.
You had 28.5.
I had 28.5, and they scored 28. Lost that one. Texas looked good. I think the Texas-Oklahoma game this week is going to be a fun ball game.
That's kind of interesting. That game is at noon or at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
A noon Eastern, 11 o'clock start
Instead of a 2:30, 3 o'clock start. Yeah.
I gotta ask. What percent? This will be at the State Fair down in Texas. They do it every year at the State Fair in Texas. I've been to the State Fair in Texas, by the way. It's very large. They got a big stadium there. I didn't go to the State Fair, but been to the fairgrounds. Will the fans? It's split down the middle. You got Oklahoma fans on one side, Texas fans on the other side.
Literally split in the middle, I believe.
Literally split in the middle.
Yeah.
I gotta ask? Will fans be? What percentage of fans will not have slept the night before and will be like super drunk going to the game that morning at 11 o'clock?
Well, we've talked about doing that for 11 a.m. Illini game. So imagine if you were actually watching a decent football
Watching
team.
good football.
Yeah.
In the middle of that atmosphere. It's going to be high.
That also might mean you might need less of a reason to be drinking that heavily before a football game.
Well, yeah.
That might be required for Illini football.
It is. It kind of is. But, okay, on the field, Oklahoma is, 7-point favorite or something in that game?
11 right now.
11.
That's 11.
Yeah.
That seems a little high, doesn't it?
I believe it is as well.
Texas is
It's a rivalry game.
Texas has one loss?
Death taxes and
Yeah,
Tom
to
Herman is
LSU by
underdog.
7. So, it's not like they have a bad loss to anybody.
And
Tom Herman's great as an underdog.
the other thing, and this kind of feeds into what I'm going to do later on. You look at Oklahoma's scoring; they're average about 45 points a game.
Yep.
You look at Texas's scoring; they're average about 35 or 40 a game.
Yep.
Speaking of,
How could the over/under only be 75? The weather's going to be good.
Texas D isn't bad. Texas is going to
Still
try to
a big
run
number.
it with. I mean, Ellinger's more of a running quarterback, so that could
And
be
really,
some of that could
Hurts
be
is,
pace.
Hurts is the same way,
Yeah.
but Hurts runs a lot of times go for 40 or 50 or 60. But
What's your Heisman ballot right now? Because this relates to this
that
game.
was going to be my next question. Could this be the first game on the way to Jalen Hurts winning the Heisman?
You mean Lincoln Riley?
He doesn't win
Because I'm voting for Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley's number 1, and then the Wisconsin offensive line is number 2.
listen, I don't know what the number was at the beginning of the year for Jalen Hurts and the Heisman, but we're all dummies for not looking at that. And
50
that
to 1.
offense.
Yeah, but I was going to
I
say,
mean,
I
that's-
know it was 30. I know
It was 50 to 1 at one point.
Yeah, that number's. We
So I was
should have put
looking
a
at that,
number
and I
in it.
decided to take Fromm at 25 to 1 instead.
Yeah, not a good choice. You're going to lose that
He's
one.
got a shot.
He doesn't have a shot. Not the number some of these guys are putting up.
Nah, I don't know if he's got a shot against Hurts.
No.
You got to be on a 10-win team, though,
Yeah.
which
it's-
Oklahoma should get there, but this game goes a long way towards that.
It does.
All right, let's talk about our picks for last week. Then, where were we on picks? How did we as a squad do?
We will start.
You only had one?
Both of us lost with SMU. We both took that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And SMU should have lost the
They
game.
covered though, right?
No, heck
I'm
no.
sorry. They won the game,
Yeah,
but they did not cover.
Tulsa put it to SMU, and SMU just got lucky in the end to get back to overtime.
They
and win.
did get lucky to
So-
get back into that game, and well,
They
they're
wound up
still-
one going
Hey,
3.
can we talk about this real quick? Has anybody ever seen a kickoff for a touchdown from the other team? You guys see that play? Tulsa or SMU.
I heard about it, but I didn't see what
Tulsa
happened.
kicks off after a score. Down to about the 5, the ball bounces and trickles and bounces and trickles. Nobody from SMU touches it. Tulsa grabs the ball for a touchdown. Never seen a kickoff
See,
for a
that's
touchdown.
the thing. That's the thing. You
I've
can't.
seen in high school where a kid forgot that
You can't
kickoff is a live
advance.
ball.
You can't advance a kickoff. So I was wondering how this happened.
It trickled to the end zone. The guy jumped on the end zone. Nobody else ever touched it. I had never seen it. And of
That's
course,
a touchdown.
it took me betting it for something like that to ever happen. So,
See, now that can't happen in high school. That cannot happen in high
It's
school.
automatic touchback.
Automatic touchback if
Yeah.
it goes into the end zone, and you can't advance.
well, you know
a
what?
Kickoff.
You know what? In college, you can call a fair catch on the 10-yard line, and they're moving you up to the 20.
25.
Wait, is it 25?
Yeah.
So if somebody would have waved their arm in the air, it would have gone out, but nobody ever did anything. The ball just bounced and trickled touchdown. Yeah. Special betting.
See that?
Special betting. And that was early when it was only like 10-3. That put him up 17. I mean, it was bad. A cuss might have happened at that point.
We may have lost our just might have started filling the swear
Oh,
jar
man.
at that point. All right, so I was what, 2-0?
You were 2-0. Jamie was 2-0.
Very nice.
I lost my super dog though. I do.
Jamie actually hit a super dog too.
Yep.
I think I lost my super dog even the points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Vandy covered.
Vandy did
I
not
don't think it was
cover.
even close. Actually,
Yeah, I had Tulane knocking off minus 3.5. And then I had
think they won by 10.
Ohio State minus 20.
Jamie had Iowa State minus 3.5, Oklahoma State, Texas Tech over.
Yep. He was worried about that at half in the second
I
half.
think
They
it
scored
went
like
over 80, didn't it?
50 in the second half. I was like, wow.
All right, what are you doing this week? What do you got your eye on, Lucas?
I'm Texas. I believe. I mean, 11 points is a big number in a rivalry game.
Going from minus 11 to plus 11.
So I'm going to take Texas plus 11, and they're my super dog too. I literally think they have a chance to win the game outright.
I love it. I love that.
So that would put you in the lead in super dog.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take Penn State minus 4. I know there's varying opinions on this game, but
See, I'm on both of those
Who's Penn
games.
State playing?
Penn State's at Iowa. So
I'm on both of those games. We may as well go to me next because I'm on both of those games.
yeah, but you
I've
got the number. It's all
I've
right.
got the Oklahoma Texas over.
Yep.
I'm taking the over. 75 sounds like a good third quarter score. That sounds
It'll
like
be a fun game.
That'll be a fun football.
It'll be
game.
2017.
And I've got my super dog is Iowa plus 4 because I think actually I don't know if anybody watches the game day. Bear on game day explained what was going to happen in Michigan with the Iowa-Michigan game.
10-3, by the way.
It was 10-3 final. Michigan covers. And he said, look, this is the spot where Iowa football under Kirk Ferentz and Hayden Fry, which is the last 40 years of Iowa football, this is the spot where they're on the road. Iowa, it gets all pumped up, or all the fans get fired up for Iowa, and then they don't show up. The Iowa team, the football team, doesn't show up. It's been their modus operandi for the last 40 years. However, they're playing at home against Penn State.
Night game, too.
Night game.
They are really good at night.
Night game in Kinnick Stadium at home. And can you imagine at the end of the first quarter, all those Penn Staters turning around and waving to the kids? They're waving at the kids up in the children's
Careful
hospital.
saying anything about Penn State and kids.
Still too soon?
You did.
I'm just.
But they're waving up there at the kids. You know that's got to pull a little bit of a heartstring from a Penn State player. They may not hit as hard on the next play.
I watched some of that Iowa offense. Come on.
I'm
3 against Michigan, and it wasn't even.
And Penn State's
Some of the worst
defense, I
offense
think,
I've
is only
ever
allowing 3.6 yards of play.
I'm just telling you, this is
Penn State.
This is a game Iowa shows up at.
Penn State defense is stud, but I'm with him. I'm taking Iowa +4.
Oh, by the way, my other game, and I, you guys do make note of it from time to time. I really hadn't noticed the pattern, but I don't like USC. I don't like Notre Dame either, but I like Notre Dame even giving 11 points over USC. I just don't think USC.
The game's in South Bend.
In South Bend, that's a night game
USC
too,
just got their second string quarterback back. He's been out for concussion.
That's
So
a
is he
night
gonna
game.
start
That's a
then?
night
Keaton
game
Slovis.
too, right?
Yeah.
In South Bend,
I'd have to look at the time on that one.
6 o'clock, I think. Yeah. So
Yeah, Slovis is back,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that makes much of a difference.
That's
they
my
were on their fourth string. Third string went into the transfer portal. Fourth string was Fink.
that's my 2 games. What are your what's your game?
I've got South Carolina +24.5 at Georgia. South Carolina's team, I had the top 25 in my power rating start of the year.
What's their record right
They've
now?
had a couple of their
1-5.
2 and whatever. But I mean, their losses are to top
Very good
25
team.
related to. I mean, I think they cover 24.5 at least. And then Iowa.
Where is that game?
That's at Georgia.
Okay.
And then I got the Iowa +4. My super dog is Temple +6 at home against Memphis. Mm-hmm. I've hit with Temple as a super dog before.
Yeah, you
and I've
have.
actually bet them to cover before and hit that one.
Last thing, what's Jamie's?
Jamie is Virginia +2
That's on Thursday or Friday night, right?
Friday night. That's at Miami. And he took the Clemson, Florida State over 60.
That's not bad. What's your super dog?
We're
Can you give me that?
60. I don't.
I don't know. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to take a look and see if we can't figure out what super dog is, and we'll be right back. We're going to talk
Houston.
NFL as well
Houston.
as baseball. Cardinals are still hitting, by the way.
Yeah, they are. They haven't stopped.
We'll be right back after this message. Do please stick around.
Yeah.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right, or maybe me at 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction. with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk. Bruce Dickey here on
Keep rolling.
Wabash Catch TV. My guests today, Brian Turner, along with Lucas Vaughan, as it's our Take the Points edition, our weekly sports edition of the show. And NFL this weekend. Any big, gigantic surprises, I guess?
I'd say so.
Do I need to change the music on the show to "I Am the Champion" or something like that for the Survivor?
Man, he just went right at it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He's the man alive.
Last man standing in Survivor.
I mean, we made it all the way to what? Week 5?
Yeah, should we go ahead and start over again? If you guys want to go ahead and start over,
Glutton for punishment again. I can tell you right now, I won't do anything with the Colts. I won't bet on them or against them. Who knows? After them beating Kansas City the way they did.
That makes sense. Yeah,
I got knocked out by the team I grew up hating, so
you deserve it.
yes.
Then, didn't you? That had to be just a shocker. But I guess they injured Patrick Mahomes.
He got his ankle rolled up on, and he couldn't move after that. He was not Patrick Mahomes after that.
And he had how many receivers is he missing? Like 2 or 3 or something like that.
Although they need to cut
Yeah,
Hill,
they only put up 13 points in the game, and it was a pretty ugly, sloppy game.
Speaking of ugly and sloppy, tell me what the heck happened in London. Now the reason I ask, there's a reason I ask this is because I'm looking at my notes from last week, and I did have Chicago minus 5.5.
Yep. At one time, they were up by 4. And then they weren't at the end. Now, listen, the Bears got dominated physically at the offensive line and defensive line side of the ball. Oakland was a better team in London, period.
Let me tell you what
Oakland's offensive line's coming together.
Let me tell you what I saw. And I'd already made the pick here. I had already placed the bet on the legal betting site for $10, and so I'm sitting in here flipping around the channels on Friday morning, and I'm trying to find where the show was on TV, and because we'd recorded it a couple of days before. I'm flipping around the channels. I happened to flip by the NFL Network, and it showed the Bears arriving.
I saw that too, and I was surprised.
Showed the Bears arriving Friday at 9:00 our time. So basically 48 hours before the game time over there, without a chance to get any
acclimated,
rid of jet lag, or
which makes sense until you also look back when the Patriots have played over there. They flew over on Saturday.
Yeah,
and that's Belichick.
You've been to Europe. You've flown to Europe.
Halfway.
Iceland. How long was that flight?
What was it?
7 hours?
6 hours?
I've flown to Germany and to England, and I think it was 8 to England and 9 to Germany. It does take a little time to get used to the new time.
Yeah,
new time frame.
It makes sense to go over, and the Raiders did. They went straight from Indy to London early in the week.
Yeah.
They never went back to Oakland.
And I saw Bears players' tweets about fish and chips in London and all these things, and I thought they were already over there. Nah, they were just tweeting because I guess they don't have anything else to do. They weren't practicing, it doesn't look like.
Probably.
Yeah, the Patriots have played well over there, though, and they fly in on Saturday, so you can't fully blame that.
Well, the Patriots probably fly over there and play the weak sisters of the poor.
I'll take any excuse I can get for the way the Bears play.
The Jaguars, yeah. What do you think?
And the Jaguars are a team that they play over there all the time. They go early in the week.
Well, their Jaguars are basically the British team.
Yes.
Well, there's a game this week that's Who the heck is it this
the
week?
8:30 game.
It's a Buccaneers game. It's the Tampa game versus
Carolina and Tampa Bay
versus Tampa.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know whether they're there yet or not, but I would, for crying out loud, I'm going to blame McCaskey on this, Mike McCaskey, for not wanting to spend enough money to put them over there, put them up over there for a couple of days.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm bitter.
Well, the Cowboys got beat. We got that going for us. Unfortunately, the
That's
Packers
all.
beat them. Patriots are still rolling. I mean, it was against the Redskins.
So my NFL bets were Chicago. Yeah, and how about that? Who's going to get the job in Washington?
Who wants it?
Jay Gruden.
Who
gets
would
fired.
want that? That's a mess.
That is a
Hey,
mess.
and speaking of
Lovey
that,
Smith.
speaking of that game,
He'll be available. Speaking of that, what?
speaking of that game,
Yeah.
the Redskins, Miami. Got anything to say about it?
Hey, that's talking about next week's games, right?
No, it's this week.
Well, I could talk about that. Yes, if you're ready to talk about bets.
That's
yeah.
where I thought we were going.
All right, that's fine. Last week I was 1-2.
Three of us were 1-1, and then
1-1.
Jamie was 2-0.
All right, Jamie had a nice week.
Yeah, we had a productive week all the way around, college and pros.
I feel good about that. Taking a look at my picks for this week, you brought it up.
I like it.
My survivor is New England. I'm taking New Orleans in a pick'em game at Jacksonville, right?
Yep, at Jacksonville.
And I am taking the Miami Dolphins.
The mighty Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins at home +3.
Off a bye week, playing against the Washington team that's without a head coach, and who knows who's starting a quarterback. And
There's a historical trend of teams that have fired their coach covering that next week. I don't think that applies here.
I don't think so either.
And that's the thing. Miami's coming off a bye week, and they're granted they're a JV team, but for crying out loud, they do work at it. They work hard at it for a half.
And you know what? When they look at their schedule, they don't want to go completely defeated. I think they're looking at this and going,
The front office does, the players
yeah,
don't.
I think we have a chance to win a game here. They're going to try to win.
You gotta think.
If they do win this one, that probably cost them the number one pick. 'Cause I don't know if Washington wins enough to pass them.
Oh, wow. Well,
Because that'd be
you're still going to
tiebreaker.
get a pretty good quarterback if you don't get the number one pick. I mean, even if you don't take a quarterback,
Yeah,
there's
we
like
got
3 or 4 good quarterbacks going to be in the first round.
We got Trubisky at 3, so I mean, you can get a good quarterback
Telling you,
early.
Fear Colt McCoy. It's his time to shine.
He didn't play very good last game.
I know.
Is
I still
Haskins
like Colt.
going to play at all? At the
And I don't think he should yet. He's not ready to play
what are you
yet.
taking?
They've talked about him being lost in practice.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna have?
I'm going to go with 2 overs. I'm going to go take the Houston KC over 54.5.
That sounds good.
Huston put up 54 last week alone against Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take Atlanta and Arizona. They're over at 51.5. So I think all 4 of those teams score. I don't think there's a whole lot of defense.
All 4 of them, they don't have much defense.
No, so I think they're going to run and score.
What are you doing there?
Jamie's also got an over. He's got the Pats Giants over 41. That actually opened at 44 and has been bet down. So I was looking at taking the under at 44.
Oh, I had the over on them last week. They decided not to score anymore.
Sorry, I think he went under 41, didn't he? Check the tech.
Check, go ahead.
I may have said that wrong. I think he had under 41, and he's also got the Broncos -2.5.
Okay, what's your?
I've got the Packers -4 against Detroit, and then I got Carolina -1 in that London game.
Okay, so you've got Monday
over.
night, the Packers against Detroit. That game's at Detroit, right?
Packers.
Second week in a row about the Monday night game.
What was that line on that? 3?
4.
Wow. I tell you what, it's all the NFL. You just never know what the heck's going to happen because it's. I mean,
That's why it's a good teaser sport.
Bet the dogs right now. If you bet the dogs.
Underdogs, you're like 65%
Yeah.
right now.
The underdogs are hitting big.
Well, go Miami.
3 points. I like that bet.
The underdog of underdogs.
That's exactly right. Hey, we're going to take one final break. We're going to come back and talk Cardinal baseball right after this word. Please do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. I am Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in here along with me. It's our Take the Point show. That is Lucas Vaughan. That is Brian Turner. And we've put it off for 50 minutes. I feel terrible having done that.
Not talking about baseball?
The AL play-in game? Is that what we saved? Actually, no, let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
that was kind of a rough loss.
Yeah, 97 wins back-to-back seasons. I think that's fourth most wins over that stretch. They still haven't got a playoff series.
But you made the playoffs.
No.
Yes,
we didn't.
you made the playoffs. You were in and had a chance.
Hey, the Cardinals only have like 95 wins now.
Yeah.
They're in the championship series. All right, I'm speaking early.
What was the year they won 86 games and then won the World Series?
That was 2006. 86 games. Yeah. All right.
Exactly. They were in the playoffs. They made it.
All right, can you believe at the All-Star break when they were 500,
right at 500,
44 or something like that, did you picture in your darkest, deepest recesses of your mind the Cardinals making it to the National League Championship?
I never stopped believing.
Yes, I did. Because they had the team. Things weren't going right. Offense should have been good. Pitching staff should have been good. It just wasn't good at the time, and nobody else was pulling away either.
Well, now that's true.
I mean, it's not
that helped them a lot. They were in the right division. And the Cubs decided that they really didn't feel like playing in October.
Nope.
Cubs folded. Brewers didn't fold, but
Brewers played well at the end.
probably could have got them one more game somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't see how. Actually,
man, they played well after he went down.
They were like 17-4 after he got hurt.
Still lost the MVP. I mean.
Yeah. But that being said, the Cardinals put up 13-1 now in the fourth inning. Or is it fifth now?
That's top of the
top
fifth.
Five.
Yeah. Top of the fifth.
I give all the credit to Matty Carpenter, Dexter Fowler, and Carlos Martinez.
Yeah, those are obviously the ones you
my
should get
favorite
credit
Cardinals.
I got to tell you, you're not a Cardinal fan. Of people who are not Cardinal fans, what are you indicative? Are you you don't like Yadier Molina?
No.
Are you your typical?
I said it's not that I don't like him.
Are you the typical non-Cardinal fan? Because Cardinal fans basically are ready to build a statue,
and he would probably get a statue outside of that
needs
stadium.
A statue.
I wouldn't blame them for that. When I get accused of not liking Yachty, the guy is a top 25 catcher of all time. That's an outstanding career.
Oh, this is well. I'm not going to the MVP talk yet. Or sorry, Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame talk yet. I'm wait till he's retired for that.
I like to mock the I wouldn't trade him for Mike Trout people,
Yeah,
or
that's
the
silly.
no-brainer first ballot people. Those are the ones I mock. I'm not saying he's not a great player. He is a great player, one of the best players of his generation.
And he's clutch. He's done a good job of clutch hitting. He's won World Series, Golden Gloves.
I'd still take like a Jason Kendall over him, but I'm actually not even trolling on that. Kendall's underrated.
Slap hitting catcher with no defense. I mean, yeah.
Kendall was actually really good defensively.
You should.
How about Benito Santiago? Where do you have Yachty versus
better
Benito
defensively?
Santiago?
Yachty's actually the better hitter.
Well, it's because actually Benny was pretty good early, and then he tailed down, whereas Yachty was crappy early and improved as.
Thanks,
as,
HGH.
Hey, whatever
Oh,
works.
now hold on a second. That's just not proven.
I don't blame the guy for it.
Question: who do you think is going to come out? The game is Thursday night. The Houston versus Tampa.
Man.
Does either of those teams have a chance against the Yankees?
No, at
given
Houston,
that their
absolutely.
pitching is going to be chopped up.
No, Houston absolutely has a chance against that. Well, they both do, I guess, but man.
Yankees are
I
playing
tell
pretty
you what,
good.
if Houston and the Dodgers both get beaten their fifth game and that's
Yankees
gonna
are
be
playing
big
pretty
upsets.
good, but also they were playing the Twins, who beat up on the weak sisters of the Central and looked a little better
Yeah.
than they were.
By the way, Mattress Mike, I think is his name, right? Mattress Mark, Mattress Matt,
Yeah, whoever that guy
whatever
is.
his name is. The dude who bet on Houston to
Didn't just bet.
yeah.
He didn't just bet. It wasn't like, hey, I threw $20 at it.
No, he's got over $6 million.
Yeah,
down.
he put a lot into
He's got
it.
over $6 million.
That's
down
to win the
on
World
Houston-
Series.
on Houston winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
3 series from now.
Yep.
And Houston may not. They said there was a prop. But prior to the playoffs, the Houston wouldn't even get to an elimination game as a 50-50 prop. The Houston wouldn't get.
Well,
to
they're in an elimination game and they're sweating.
They are sweating. Who do you like tomorrow night?
I like Houston, but I like the Dodgers, or I like the Nationals tonight.
Who's pitching, by the way, in the Houston? It's Garrett Cole versus.
Garrett Cole.
Do we know who's pitching for? Is it an opener?
Is it
again?
Snell, or is it? Are they doing an opener in it? I'm not sure who they got going in it.
I'm actually not even sure what this won't.
You mentioned the Dodgers and Nationals tonight. Strasburg somehow this set up perfect for the Nationals.
It did. Strasburg versus Bueller tonight.
They've got Strasburg versus Walker Bueller, and I like you. I like Strasburg even in Dodger Stadium.
I just really want Bueller to be traded to the Rangers before his career is over.
No.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Bueller, Texas Ranger.
I had to ask.
Yeah.
You did.
And you didn't get it? I mean, I knew where it went immediately.
I'm busy working here.
Yeah.
You've got time to think about stuff. You got 45 seconds. Give me a review of The Joker.
Very, very dark, incredible acting. Worth seeing once. Don't know that I'll see it again.
I'll never watch that movie again.
I
saw it on Sunday, and I just thought
It's
I'm
a
done
case
with that.
study on society failing mentally ill people, if you want to try to get deep about it.
It really kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah. A broken system, and
You knew the system was going to be broken whenever they had basically the entire movie set with a garbage strike going on. The movie opens saying the garbage strike enters its 6th week or something like that.
in that regard, it was actually very much like Mr. Robot. They've done that exact
I was
plot,
wondering what
basically.
they used the garbage strike metaphor in Mr. Robot.
Well, the broken society and the rioting against the elite.
Was that the Remy Malek?
Yeah.
Okay. I watched
still
season
going,
1 on
right?
that.
Yes.
Yeah, I stopped after season 1, but yeah, I did like
I wound
season
up
1.
giving up after about 3 seasons.
Did you? I never saw
this
it.
movie does same, not knowing what's real and what isn't real.
Second half's better than the first half. If you sit through the first half, second half picks up, but not enough for me. How about you? You gonna go see it?
Was Danny DeVito in it? Or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Freeze.
Michael Keaton?
Jack Nicholson. That's Jack Nicholson.
Or is it the other?
It's the other.
Not Jared Leto.
Brian Turner, Lucas Vaughan. Thanks, fellas. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see y'all real soon.
Heath Ledger.